Hey there, I am just sitting down getting ready to work on my business, and I'm sure that many of you are probably in the car line at school waiting to pick up your kiddos. I hear my dog out there barking like crazy. It's a little bit cold for him out there. But many of you that follow me, you know that I have a lot going on this year. Like, we are talking a lot. I've got my 18-year-old is graduating high school this year, which that alone is stressful and very emotional. I have my 21-year-old that's going to be getting married in September. And even though I'm not the mother of the bride, I'm still having a hard time knowing that I have to let my baby go. I know it's time to cut the apron strings, but it's still hard. And then smack dab in the middle of graduation and a wedding, I've got this little 8-year-old bundle of energy that keeps me on my toes and plays travel ball. So it is we're getting ready to get into a very, very busy season for our family. And in the past, honestly, I hated travel ball because of the time that it took up. But luckily, I have found some hacks that have really helped me, and they've been some huge time savers. And I wanted to share those with you. And a lot of you may already be familiar with them because I'm a little late to the ball game as far as doing this video, but I know that there's a lot of states that still do not have these services. So maybe if you hear this, you'll learn it, and then when they are offered in your area, you'll kind of know what some of the differences are. What am I talking about? What has saved my sanity each week and given me back at least an hour and a half, if not 2 hours of my time? Any guesses? Online grocery shopping. Let me tell y'all, it is the bomb.com. Do people even say that anymore? It is absolutely amazing. There are several different types of services. The ones that I use the most often is where you go online and order your groceries and then you drive up and pick them up. So let's talk about that first. The ones that I have used that are available in my area here in Tennessee, I've used Walmart, and it is amazing. They have done a really, really good job. Walmart has earned more of my money in the last year than they ever have in years past, because I typically would do anything to stay away from Walmart, to be honest with you. But my Walmart's amazing. They have great girls and guys working there, and they have several that actually come out together and load up your car instead of just one person. It is great. And what you do is you go online, and I know for them they have same day pickup as long as you order before 10 o'clock based on availability. So sometimes you can do same day, sometimes you just luck out and you can't, or you run out of luck and you can't. But what I basically do is I do my grocery list on Thursday nights, and I literally just sit here at the same desk that I'm at right now, and I type in my order, and then on Fridays I just call them and let them know I'm on my way, because you pick up a preset time that you're going to be there. I text them rather and let them know that I'm on my way, and as I'm getting there, they usually respond back to me and say, okay, Miss Lisa, would you like a coffee, tea, or water with your groceries? Which makes me feel like a princess. Like, everybody around me in my household is always asking me, can you get me this? Can you get me this? Can you get me something to drink? Can you get me something to eat? So the fact that somebody is actually asking me what I might like, that is a huge, sometimes it's just those little things that make such a big difference. So that's how Walmart works with their online pickup. The only thing about Walmart is that you cannot use coupons. So that's one downside, in my opinion. But other than that, they're amazing. I've also used Kroger, which I know in some of your areas is the same as Dillon's, and they do the same thing. I place my order online, and you actually can use coupons with them. You set your time that you want to be there to pick it up, you go, and in my town they don't charge your order like Walmart does before you get there. You actually pay when you get there, so you have the opportunity to hand them the coupons. Now, one thing I have learned is that it is best if you go in the middle of your time. Like, if your time's from 2 to 3, don't go right at 2 and don't go right at 3. Because what happens is you're catching the tail end of the people that are there from 1 to 2, or the people that are supposed to be there from 3 to 4. So you can definitely expect your wait time to be a little bit longer if you go in at the beginning or the end. So go in the middle. An interesting fact that's kind of weird, but just an FYI, I love the grocery bags that the Kroger online shopping uses. They use different bags than they do inside their store. And I'm not sure why that is, but I love them. They're thicker and they're great. Another thing that's really, really cool about both of those two services is that if they're out of the particular item you wanted, like let's say I wanted generic Lucky Charms, like store brand Lucky Charms. If they're out of that item, they will substitute an item of greater value at no charge. So I might get the Lucky Charms, the actual name brand, but I'll still only be paying the price that I was going to pay for the generic. I think that's a huge benefit because inside the store it doesn't work that way. It helps me so much on my budgeting because I don't just happen to go down the aisle and start throwing things in my cart that look good. It's much easier for my healthy eating to be able to have a list and I just stick with it. And it's great because you can usually edit your grocery list up until usually about like midnight the night before. So if I make my list on Thursday night and maybe I'm doing laundry Thursday night and realize that I'm out of detergent, then I can just go in there and edit my order and it's no big deal. My detergent will be there with the rest of my order when I go to pick it up. So that is amazing. Now the other service that I've used is Amazon Prime Now. And I wasn't real sure how this worked. I heard everybody talking about it. The fact that I could have like brownies and ice cream delivered to my front door within like a matter of hours was just amazing to me. So I really, really had to fight the urge to order that, but I didn't. The only time that I used it was I had my 8-year-old here with me and he was really sick to his stomach and my husband had just left to go to baseball practice. My son was crying and he was throwing up and he wanted some Sprite. I have older kids, but neither one of them were here at the time. My mother-in-law lives across town, so I really hated to ask her to get out if she didn't need to. So I got to thinking, and I remembered that I had an Amazon Prime coupon. And so I went online and looked, and sure enough, I could get some Gatorade. I ended up getting such a random assortment of things because, well, just because I could. It was kind of fun. But I ended up getting, let's see, I got an HDMI cord. Who buys that with their groceries? A Gatorade, a pack of Gatorade, a Sprite, and Granite cabinet cleaner. And I had a coupon, so it was under $20. And it was really, really cool because if you choose 2-hour delivery, then it's free. If you're a Prime member, there's no charge for it. But if you choose 1-hour delivery, it's $7.99. I chose the 2-hour delivery. And I got a notification when the driver was leaving the warehouse. And y'all, I literally tracked him all the way down the interstate. I saw when he got off the interstate. I saw when he turned onto my street. And I was like peeking through my blinds and saw him pull into my driveway. So as stupid as that is, it doesn't take much to excite me. And I thought that was like way cool. One thing I forgot to mention is that Walmart does not charge anything for their online grocery pickup. They don't charge anything. Kroger, you do get a certain amount of visits free. I think it's 5 visits free. And after that, they charge you, I believe it's $5.95. It's $4.95 or $5.95, one of those two. I did forget to mention that. Now, Amazon Prime Pantry, if you are a Prime member, that's something else that you can use. And I'm contemplating doing this. I just haven't done it yet. And basically, you get a box, and you get to fill that box full of things, and it can be a wide variety of things. You do not have to buy them in bulk. So if you wanted, like, a package of toilet paper, you wouldn't have to buy 10 toilet papers. You could buy Doritos. You could buy your soft drinks, whatever you wanted. You fill the box full, and it's only $5.99 shipping per box. So you pay the price of the items plus the shipping of $5.99 for the box, and it's delivered just right to your doorstep. And a lot of times they have coupons and such that you can use with these services. So that's really cool. The other one is actually Shipt. Now, I have not used Shipt yet. I actually applied to be a Shipt shopper. Funny, somebody who likes doing the online shopping and doesn't want to do her own shopping. At one time, I thought it would be fun to go do other people's shopping. And let me tell you, like, their interview process is really cool. Their website's really cool. I would imagine, just what I know about the customer service industry, that their shoppers are really, really attentive and probably very good at what they do. And you can tell that just from the interview process. You can see that just from their website. But right now, they will give you a 2-week free trial, and they also give you a coupon for $15 in free groceries. And then after that, I want to say, I had it written down somewhere, and I know it's in my blog, so I'll just reference you to my blog at the end of this. But there is a yearly fee for that. I want to say it came to like $12.95 maybe a year. I mean a month, I believe is what it was. And also right now, the Publix Instacart, I'm getting confused because my dog is like barking like crazy outside. Just real life people. You can probably hear him. I probably need to go let him in because he's probably freezing. But Publix does the same thing as Shipt. It's actually called Instacart. And right now, it's very new to my area. They have it in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee. And they have same-day delivery as soon as 1 hour in some cases. And on that, there's a yearly fee as well. And so your very first one is free, but after that, there's a yearly fee. Now, there are some issues with using these services. I'll just be honest with you. Like, for example, Walmart's website that I use anyhow, you can't zoom in to see the size of the product that you're trying to purchase. So I have, just based off, pricing before, I thought that I was getting a larger size of something and come home and it was itty bitty. And one time I thought I was getting light bulbs that would fit like my bathroom vanity. They were the circular bulbs. And I was so excited because I needed bulbs so badly. And I got home and they were actually like the size that would go in your Scentsy machine or like a wax warmer or something. So you do have to be careful. And just last week from Kroger, I thought I was ordering a pound of bananas, but I got 1 banana. So, those are just some things, and there's some things, user error when you're using the services that you have to get used to, but they have saved me so much time, and I know they've saved me money, because it's not, usually if I go to the store, I have my husband or the kids with me, and people are wanting to throw things in, and I tell them, don't ask for anything else, and then we turn the next corner and they see something, and I'm like, okay, but nothing else, and before I know it, I have, a $200, $300 grocery bill. So this has helped me in so many different areas. One, by saving me money. One, by helping me not just put random items in the cart that I'm going to eat that I don't need. And the main thing is from saving me time. I mean, that I will pay a membership fee, honestly, just to save me time, because it is crazy the way we go around this family. We are always on the go. And I truly think that that's the way most of society is. We're always on the go. So by using those grocery delivery services or those online pickups, they have been so helpful to me. I've blogged about it, so if you've missed the live or you're just now joining, then I will go ahead and share my blog with this video here shortly. And it just kind of weighs the pros and cons, and as well as tell some funny stories that I've experienced with my grocery pickup. So anyhow, hopefully those tips help you. I plan on bringing you many more busy mom life hacks, because y'all, I'm going to need all the hacks I can get if I'm going to survive graduation, travel ball, and a wedding. I don't know how I'm going to survive it without having hacks. So I figure if there's something that I learn along the way that can save my sanity and save me time, if it helps me, maybe it'll help you too. Have a good day.